Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, I'm going to be building this 55 Nomad from AMT. Now, lately I've been watching a lot of vintage drag racing with my grandson, and I've seen several of these, the old days, kind of old school versions of them, and it really kind of encouraged me to build this kit. I kind of got some ideas in my head on some things I want to do to it, so I'm just going to have at this one and see if I can do some custom paint job maybe. Just go with the flow and see where the build takes me, so to speak. I really love these old vintage drag racers. They're also awesomely fun to watch. YouTube is a great thing for looking at old vintage clips of drag racing and stuff from the good old days. So before I get started, I want to say for all of my current subscribers, thanks again for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it, and for always tuning in and showing your support for the channel. It really means a lot to me. And if you're new here, thanks for tuning in and welcome. If you like this content, I'd appreciate you giving me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please remember to click that subscribe button down below. All right, so let's cut this box open and see what's inside. Okay, first out of the box, we've got a couple of chrome trees. Nice looking headers on there. Some traction bars, wheelie bars, I guess. Looks like some interior and some wheels there. Really nice looking set of chrome. Here we have another couple of chrome trees, and we've got a grille, some chrome like maybe lenses for the headlights, some engine parts, a chrome fan, distributor, another grille, bumpers. On this side, we've got some more wheel options. These look like the original, just hubcaps. Looks like the luggage rack for the top, some nice valve covers, oil pan. Okay, cool. We've got glass. So we've got a couple options. We have the red glass, which in vintage dragsters, a lot of them had tinted glass and colors, which I always thought was really cool. And then we've got just some clear glass here. So probably gonna do a little maybe combination of both on mine. Okay, we got some tires. Oh, nice tires. Okay, we've got some regular street tires with some nice straight tread and white walls. We've got some drag slips with Goodyear pad printed on them and the blue line on them. Here we have the body and underside. Okay, here we have some interior, the dashboard, some suspension parts, tailgate. Not a lot of flash that I can see, so that's great. Here we have some red lenses and some clear plastic. Not sure what that's for. We'll find out. Okay, and here we have some options. Here's a hood, some racing seats, and I think this is an option for cutting, making it a kind of like this version. So that's kind of cool. More engine parts, a steering wheel. There's our engine right there. More valve covers. It looks like heads. Got a metal axle. Nice looking set of decals. Wampin Wagon. Chevrolet logos. Lots of options on logos. I really like how they're including a lot of options in these kits. And then we have our instructions. Again, very basic AMT instructions. Here we go. Here's our engine option. And there's our options for a stock or drag. Looks like we've got velocity stacks on this one. There's our chassis parts. Very simple, very straightforward. Here's our interior with our seat options. I love it that they give us lots of options. Okay, here's our body options. Here's our final assembly. All right, so that's everything that's in the box. So I'm going to get going on this and we'll see where it takes me. So let's get to the build. Okay, just a quick update. I've got everything primed, and I've started doing some detail painting on some parts here. Got some of my suspension painted up here. Gonna do it in a nice red. I think that's gonna look good. I got the bottom of the chassis painted in kind of a semi-gloss black. I'll do some detailing on this a little bit later on after I get some of the suspension in. And I got the body out of paint. I'm doing a nice metallic silver paint job on this. I think that's going to look really good. I got my interior, just going to do a black interior with some little details on the inside. But overall, making some good progress, so let's get back to the build. And here we have it, the completed 55 Chevy Nomad as a gasser. Now this started off as just one of those kits where I wanted to do a nice easy build, kind of take my time a little bit and enjoy it. But as fate would have it, there was a few issues, and they were later on in the build. Of course, this is an old repop kit, and there are some fit issues. Fitting the body to the chassis is really troublesome on this kit. You have to really sand down and remove a lot of material over the transmission tunnel there on the bottom so that the interior sits on straight. And there were a couple other issues. Just getting the body to sit right and attach was kind of challenging and very finicky. Also, there are a few steps that are missing from the instructions, so definitely not a beginner's kit here. The directions don't show you when or where to install the engine in the chassis, and a few other items were missing. But that's okay, because overall you have to expect that from these older kits, and you just work around them. That's what modeling's all about. So even though it's not a perfect kit, it was still a fun kit to build. I really enjoy how it came out. It really captures that nostalgia gasser dragster look that I was going for. And I kind of just did my own design on it, my own color scheme, and I like how it came out. So there was one decal that I had a problem with, and I didn't notice it until after I had applied the decal, dried the decal, clear coated over the decal. So if you can spot the decal with the problem, let me know down in the comments below. I also had a few other issues towards the end when I was using some super glue to glue the bumper on in the back. Somehow I don't know if I set something on the super glue tube or whatever, but it decided to leak super glue everywhere. I didn't catch it right away, and when I did finally catch it, I reached for something to start cleaning it up with, and I spilt my bottle of super glue accelerator. Yeah, you know what happens then? Everything was glued down to the mat, so I'm still scraping some super glue off my mat, and some of the tools, it's going to take a while for me to clean those up. But fortunately, nothing major, but just kind of one of those things that just happens sometimes when you're building models. And if you've had accidents like that, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories of your accidents as well. Alright, so that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you all enjoyed this video and this build. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. If you haven't already, please remember to click that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. And as always, I hope everyone's just having a great day. Be safe out there, and go build something.